What's happening? Step on into the room. Let me throw a poll question in there. Let me throw a poll question in here. Let's see. Let's put in, we'll do this one. Let's see. Do you think a person can get free and stay? Let's ask that. Do you think a person can get free and stay free? All right, there's a question. I just put a question in chat, and we're not going to be long. Let's make this like 12 minutes of community. Hey, all, it's Franklin of Hospitality Rockstars. Welcome to my community of food, travel, community, some blogging, some live chit chat with our worldwide audience. Welcome in. Yeah, we do food. I got a short coming out today. We spent some time in Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to this place called The Pit. Had some Carolina barbecue, and we just got that piece edited. That'll be coming out on our channel probably by about 4:30 today, a new piece. And we're also going to be sitting down with we're going to be at our property today with Chef Don Breezy. He's going to be doing an event for us, cooking up some jerk chicken, some other items. I get video for you, and I'll put that in our shorts feed as well. Hope you enjoy that. But listen, today let's have real conversation. It's Thursday, and let's talk about something real. Let's talk about briefly about addiction. And I am no stranger to addiction, and I'm no stranger to going public with addiction. I think that is a strength, that when one person breaks free and finds freedom, that they almost have an obligation to share that with other people. But today I just put inside the chat, I said, do you feel like a person can actually get free and stay free from addiction? Let's just use that in a very broad term. We're not going to be on here long. Let me just see something here. Let's tap into that. And then let's see if I can see some people coming in. And I know it's a busy Thursday. It's hot here on the East Coast. I don't know where you're calling from, but I'm glad you just stopped in for a little while. Do you think it's possible for a person to actually find freedom from addiction? And are you that person? Are you that person who has found freedom from addiction? Let's start maybe from addiction from, let's say, tobacco. If you're part of our younger audience, did you find freedom from gaming too much, or from bullying? Did you find freedom? Do you think a person can get free and stay free, as I look over on my monitor, from addiction? I think it's possible. Some people are living evidence. And a lot of folks, for whatever reason, they keep that to themselves. Just like I said a minute ago, I think you almost have an obligation to share that with someone else. Not only that you're free, but how you did that. So we're 4 minutes into this video. We'll take it up to 10 minutes. We want you to come on in. Do you know someone who has trouble with alcohol, drugs? Let's talk about those. Let's talk about that stuff. Or worse, some people can be addicted to the streets. Did you know that? Some people can be addicted to violence. Some people can be addicted to stealing and lying. I learned this over the past 2 decades. And one thing I've also learned is that when people, men, women, various ages, it doesn't matter, break free from, say, alcohol addiction or drug addiction, something always comes in to replace it that was hidden behind the original substance or thing that they were using. Does that make sense? If a person is addicted to a drug addiction, let's just say pot, let's just say, not getting into the politics of marijuana, CBD, but once they stop that, there's normally something that was being masked by that usage. Something, a fear, a you know, a childhood trauma. And it's not until I was able to break free from substance, alcohol, that I was able to do some core work on myself. Does this resonate with you? Do you think it's possible for a person to break free, get free, and stay free from addiction? We'll go more into like different types in the future, but do you even think it is possible? Are you that person looking for help today? I mean, do you feel like your best life is just beyond that thing that's holding you back, as my coach used to say? And have you gone all in? Like, have you gone to any lengths to break free? And it matters. And I love this, guys. Listen to this. We're 6 minutes in. We're going to go another 4 minutes. The opposite of addiction isn't freedom. It isn't recovery. The opposite of addiction is connection. Sit on that for a second. I'm in a business where I can see people all day long sitting on bar stools. And I even know growing up, people would have these bar stool conversations. When I grow up, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get better. I'm going to do that. They have all these dreams to change the world or change their environment, but they get stuck. They get stuck in whatever, addiction. And it never manifests. But I want to go on record as saying the following. People that I personally know who have broken free from addiction and stayed free, they are people who are doing some amazing things. I mean, these are people that are changing the world, changing their environment, changing their family, changing their businesses, starting their own businesses, helping other people have a better quality of life. Do you know somebody like that? Do you know someone who used to be one way and now they're another way? And it's like God, it's like Christ was that thing in the middle. It's like that freedom was that thing in the middle. Like there were so many things that I knew I wanted to do in my own life, but I couldn't get it done. I was stuck. So not only was I addicted, I felt, oh man, can I say this? Can I say it? I felt worthless because I wasn't doing the things that I know that I was called to do, that I was invited to do, that I really wanted to do. And I gotta, let me just say, there's nothing like living life intentionally, living in your purpose, like Oprah would say back in the day, living in your purpose. Like, what is your purpose? Have you given yourself space and time? I don't care if you're 14, 24, 44, 64, 75. Have you found your purpose? There's only one of you. There's only one of you. And after you're gone, no one is going to replace you. I don't care what anybody says. I have a limited time on planet Earth to leave my mark. Sometimes I think about the fact that all of my YouTube videos will outlive me. Like Google's not going away. Like when I go away to home in heaven, my videos will be here forever. As an example, what are you creating that's going to outlive you? Are you stuck? Is there a pattern that you just say to yourself sometime, like I remember crying on my pillow, crying myself to sleep when I was a single person living in an overpriced apartment, crying myself to sleep. I'd wake up with a dry white tear mark from the corner of my eye to my ear. You know what that was? I knew I had more to offer and I just couldn't get there. I knew I had more to offer. I knew I had a calling that only I could fulfill. Only I, only me. What is your calling? We're going to go for 2 more minutes and I'm going to shut it off. Leave comments. I'll leave this video up. I won't delete it. I want to invite you to find your calling in 2024. Don't find it in politics. Don't find it in news cycles. Don't find it in bottles and pills and capsules. Don't find it in violence. What is your purpose? You know, I believe in all of us, there's that seed right here, and we kind of know what it looks like, right? I've been a food guy for a long time. Food. I moved to this state to go to food school. I worked in the industry of food. Food. Food, right? Like all parts of it, not just the chef coat or the chef hat, but like management, managing, moving massive amounts of food. We used to serve 1,600 people in 20 minutes. No, I mean that. We served each person a dinner plate with prime rib and stuffed chicken breast in 20 minutes, record time. I know food. Now I'm a virtual food guy. I do it all online for our audience. This is your first time in, subscribe to the channel. We're going to have more conversations around addiction and helping our audience, not just shoving shorts and long form in videos your way. We want to help us all to come up higher. Come up higher, guys, ladies. Your best life is right there. Right there. I want to encourage you. Let me say this. I'm a couple of weeks away from 22 years freedom from substance and alcohol. Look at the light in my eye. I can see the look. It wasn't always this way, guys, ladies. Can we help you find your spark? Can we help you find your spark? Let's do it together. My name is Franklin. I own Hospitality Rockstars, an international thing, under the name Virtual Campus Productions, LLC. I remarried my bride. I have some amazing friends, and there's no stopping the work that we're invited to do today. It all hinges on this. Stay free, bro. Stay in position. So yeah, that's it. That's the live. Think about these things. What's your calling? What's stopping you? Subscribe. We'll go live again, probably next Thursday, probably right around the same time. Thanks for joining us. Your best life is just ahead of you. And again, I say, the opposite of addiction isn't stopping or freedom. The opposite of addiction is connection. We'll connect soon. Take care.